Yo, what's up people, it's your boy P, also known as CaptainP67 from Twitch. We're back at it with another God's Build video for you. Just quickly want to say thank you for all the support we've had so far, covering the updated builds that I did last time. A lot of the older builds have reached a few thousand views easily, been a lot of likes, a lot of support for them. But I did want to update, like I always said, with the latest new meta set series. And some people call it the meta, as in they just copy and paste what everyone else is doing, but I literally upgrade the builds I've already done, which have like either Master's Touch built in, Agitator level 7 with attack level 7. A lot of the builds out there don't actually have full attack, they will sacrifice something in between. So what I go for is like maximum attack, maximum agitator, give some extra buffs included, talk you through this set. These are specifically added, each armor set, to maximize the maximum output of offense as well as some defense included, which is a true God build. And again, you can change these according to suit your own playstyle, but like I said, I just want to say thank you for the support so far. We've done the bow, which has got over 1,000 views, the charge blade over 1,000 views, the sword and shield 500 views after a couple of days up already, and we are covering the switch axe today. So without further ado, let's get into the crazy build we got, and when you buff it, how I buff it, what you'll get. So you'll get a base attack of 1,124 that in buffs, 50% affinity, 270 blast, and you'll be getting attack boost level 7, agitator level 7, health boost 3, critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3, power prolonger 3, crit eye 2, evade extended 2, recovery 1, stamina thief 1, speed sharpening, and mind's eye. And that's what's going to be included in the build for you. Now if we head over to here, I can actually show you what's included in the set itself and the gems we've added as well. So let's just get some of these icons removed so you can see the set a lot clearer. So pow, 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 and pow. Sweet. Let's get rid of that as well. And pow. So this is the equipment reviews, and these are the decoration reviews. So we are using the Sapphire Shatter Axe. Now just a quick disclaimer, I did actually try changing this around for like elements for the Zaphy weapons, and it does actually work. You can actually change this pretty much exactly the way it is. The only thing I'd change is the awakened abilities. If you're going for elements, is change either the attack for elements, you keep your sharpness if you want purple sharpness, but where it says attack increase, maximum attack increase, change that for an element if you want, and literally just change that. Apart from that, you keep the whole set as the way it is. I did try it with the bows and it worked just as well. So the blast bow, originally I did the raw build. I got a Zaphy weapon, and instead of going for some other elements on the bow build itself, I went for an element instead, obviously, because if you want to do element damage. But I kept all the jewels the same and it worked perfect, worked really, really well. Many parts broken, did a lot of damage, and it was pretty badass. So again, if you don't want to change too much, you can keep this similar sided build for a different switch axe. If you want to go for element, obviously change element to element accordingly. So add more element to it. Any gems you want to change it. If you want to change attack more for element, do that. Have more element built in the build. But this is for a blast and raw, and this does a lot of damage. It's very, 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 very powerful. Super OP, crazy build. And again, you'll get all those buffs, and you'll see why it's so strong in a second. So we've got the Sapphire Shatter Axe, which is the blast switch axe from Zaphy. Again, I do prefer this one. You can augment it way better. Add purple sharpness to it, which we've added. So 2 purple sharpness, well 2 sharpness increase 5s, 2 affinity, so we can mod it the way we want to mod it a little bit better. And we have more options in the long run as well. An attack increase, so to get that crazy attack, raw damage. So Zaphy Shatter Axe comes with a 4 gem slot. We've added a jump in expert jewel 4. We use the Brachydium Helm Beta, which comes with weakness exploit 1, a 4 gem slot, a 4 gem slot, a 1 gem slot. We added critical vitality jewel 4, grinder attack jewel 4, attack jewel 1. We've used the Rex Raw Mail Beta, which gives you attack boost 2, weakness exploit 1. We used a 4 gem slot and a 1 gem slot. We've used Drain attack jewel 4, attack jewel 1. We've used the Brachydium Braces Beta, which gives you agitator level 2, a 4 gem slot and a 4 gem slot. We've used Enhancer Medicine jewel 4 and Enhancer Vitality jewel 4. We've got the Golden OB Beta, which gives you weakness exploit 1, 4 gem slot and a 3 gem slot. We've added Jump in attack jewel 1. We used a Mind's Eye gem in there as well. We've used the Zaphy Crested Boots Beta, which gives you critical boost 1, a 4 gem slot, a 2 gem slot and a 1 gem slot. We've used Enhancer Vitality jewel 4, a critical jewel 2 and an expert jewel 1 in there. We use a challenger charm for agitator level 5, and again, I always mention these mantles are situational. They only last for a certain duration, so effect duration 96 for Rocksteady, and effect duration 120 for Temporal, depending on how many times you get hit, etc. These are situational, so don't base your builds off these, because once they're gone, they're gone. We've only added these in there just for now, because of extra blast damage, but you won't really need it. Because obviously how much more damage it does and the amount of blast attacks it does itself, but again, you can add additional stuff on here to do more while using a certain mantle. So again, we've gone for a little bit more blast on each one for now, but you can change all these and change all build according to your own playstyle. With mine's you can change it for whatever you want. If you want to add sharp in there, that's fine, but one thing I didn't go over with you, this build has speed sharpening included, so you won't even need any whetstones, but if you want to use a whetstone you can. If you don't have whetstones you can use speed sharpening, which will just sharpen at 3 sharpens, which is a lot quicker, and it's included in the build, so you won't sacrifice anything. You can actually change to another grinder if you need to sharpen even quicker, but you can change you could add peak performance, whatever else you want to add in, but this will stop you from bouncing if you lose a lot of sharpness. But as you can see, the build itself is pretty badass. Look at that chunk of purple sharpness you get there, and you get a massive, massive, massive chunk of white sharpness, a lot of blue sharpness, a lot of green sharpness, and obviously with that quick sharpening you can at least sharpen once or twice in a battle. So without further ado, let's get over to the training area. I just want to quickly show you the kind of numbers you're looking at. There are no buffs added whatsoever. Agitator won't be activated. So as you can see, going off the base numbers, you will see these numbers dramatically increase. These are base attacks. That will show you how strong it is. Imagine when you using agitator with it, imagine using buffs. So using your might seed, demon drug and stuff like that, mega demon drug, how much more damage you'll be doing. I could show that potentially now, but I do like to give people the option to kind of test that and have fun with their own builds. Little tweaks with the build and change it for yourself accordingly. And you can always leave comments on how good you did with the build when you come back to me. But again, this is maximum offense plus some defense as well. Now what I'm going to quickly do is, we do have a lot of new people joining and buying Monsanto now. So for the Savage attacks, we've gone for attack increase maximum 6, attack increase, affinity increase 5, sharpness increase 5, affinity increase 5, sharpness increase 5, which will give you the stats I've got right there. We've added affinity increase, we've added a health regen, element status effect up, again for the extra blast. We covered you with the health regen so you won't be dying. And I've got another buff added in there to show you, to add more survivability for you as well. Let's get over to here, drop out the quick book. And here's the buffs themselves. So we've got attack boost level 7, attack 21 plus 5 affinity, which is maximum. We've got agitator level 7, increases attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. Attack, I didn't really go with description, it's kind of a common sense, it increases attack. But this increases attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. So maximum give you additional 28 attack and increases affinity by 20%. Now we've got a base affinity of 50. So without doing anything, once a monster is enraged, you'll be doing 70% attacks. And then once you've got weakness exploit, which gives you an additional 50 or a 30, if it's not on a wounded part, you're going to be doing 100 and 120%. So you, regardless of whether this is activated or not, you're going to be doing 100% crits on a monster if you do Clutch Glory, which you can do quite easily. We've got health boost, level 3 maximum, which is increases health by 50. So that's included on top. That's maximum again. Critical boost, maximum again. Increases damage to critical hits. Increases damage dealt by critical hits up to 40%. Weakness exploit as well, level 3. So increase the affinity of attacks that exploit a monster's weak spot. Attacks that hit weak spots have 30% increased affinity with an extra 20% on wounded parts. So again, 100% crits. Power prolonged at 3. Allows long swords and ignore all that. So allows switch axes to stay powered up longer. So obviously when you power it up, you're going to do maximum DPS. Keep it prolonged so you can do more numbers and bigger damage. And we've got that maximum. Greatly increase the duration weapons that are powered up. Critical eye, we don't even need to max it. Because we augmented it twice for 2 affinities on the Zaffi weapon, which is a lot better to do on certain weapons because you can allow you more room to build itself. We only needed affinity 10 on here, and that gives us, we still got a base affinity of 50%, and we got 100% crits, 120% crits when it's fully maxed up. We've got evade extender included as well. Increases evade distance. If you use a switch axe, everyone knows, can have certain long animations, but to get out of the way, evade extender 3 can work, but sometimes you over move away from your target. If you're using Vader Extender 1, it's not far enough, but Vader Extender 2 is pretty much perfect. You get a good amount of distance away, you can cover a lot of distance, and you can keep on top of the monster. So even if you roll it away and you didn't mean to roll in that direction, you can always roll back and catch up with the monster. Anything above it will go too far, anything under it will go too short. So we've added Vader Extender 2, and that's the reason why we kept it exactly at 2. Another bonus we've added as well, which I mentioned earlier, so increases the amount of recovered when restoring health. So anything that gets you more health back, especially when you're doing your clutch claws and your attacks on there, if you want to get a lot more health back a little bit quicker, that 10% will help you get most of your health back a lot quicker than it would without it. So we've included that in there. Again, we haven't sacrificed anything. Instead, we've got the maximum offense with some extra defense buffs as well, which will make it a lot more viable, a lot more powerful, and allow you to not be carted and do more DPS in the long run as well. So you don't have to worry about going off and trying to heal and come back. You can keep on top of the monster, do more damage. Stamina Thief, I like this one a lot, especially with Switch Axe. As you know, if you use Switch Axe a lot, hit certain monsters. Once you get your power files off or whatever file type you're using, you can kind of stun the monsters that do become exhausted. With Stamina Thief, I run a lot of Xenogre Tempered, and most of the time we do it in about 9 minutes in a random group. We've got the time zone a lot quicker, but about 9 minutes, 10 minutes each run. And not only did I break parts, I stunned the monster 2 or 3 times in the fight with a dueling, allowing the whole crowd and the whole group to just do more DPS, more damage, and just either capture the monster or just do a lot more damage and get it done quicker, making it efficient for everyone. So whether you're doing it solo or in a group, Stamina Thief is definitely badass on the Switch Axe, makes a lot of sense. Again, another thing we included as well, we do have a little bit, well, we do have a chunk of purple sharpness, but it can, again, when I show you how many hits it takes, it will you can lose it obviously, but with grinder included automatically in the build, you won't need any wet fish if you don't have any. You can just sharpen, and that one sharpen taken away can be a lot quicker than doing maximum 4 sharpens. And again, you can get back in the fight, get what you need to be doing. But most of the time, you'll be on white sharpness. You do have a lot of purple sharpness, but if you're doing a lot of attacks, you will be on white sharpness a lot. But I don't think at any point did I ever get to blue sharpness without sharpness for a good while. So you're still doing a lot of damage overall. This is Mind's Eye, prevents attacks from being deflected. If you're fighting something with a hard shell, like you could be doing Nergigante, Tempered Rune and Nergigante. I done a speed run of that in 5 minutes the other day. 5 minutes 45, that's on my other videos. You can watch that for a quick speed run with the lance. But this can be included in there, so if you find something like that, you will not be bouncing off monsters like that. Silver Athlo, Skull Rathian, etc. as well. So this won't stop you. Even Zaffi as well, you can run this in Zaffi. This build does a lot of damage. I hope you will help you do Zaffi quickly as well. You won't be bouncing off at all. So let's get over to the actual numbers, what we're doing. So if we just do a couple of attacks. So 118 first attack was a crit, because the high crit's built into the build. 118. We've still got a lot of purple sharpness. 350. A lot of damage you can see. 152. Majority of the time it is critting. Let's get over to here. Let's drop a quick clutch claw. And let's do 0 some discharge. So 105, 76, and then 526. So as you can see, the numbers are absolutely crazy. Again, this has no buffs added to it. We haven't even added any Might Seed or Demon Drug. We haven't got Agitator even on, because obviously nothing's enraged or a monster to be enraged. But imagine this with Agitator level 7 maximum and some buffs added onto it as well. 451 from that discharge. And we're on white sharpness now. So I'm telling you, this is absolutely crazy build. I've run it many a times on many monsters, and it does so much damage. It's absolutely ridiculous. But again, you can, like I said, you can just build suit your own playstyle. Everyone plays different. I play very aggressive. But as you can see from the numbers themselves, how much damage it does, it's absolutely insane. 526 again for a finishing attack. And again, with the sharpness included, just 3 sharp and you're back to purple. Easy as that. So there you go, folks. There you have it. The ultimate super OP Switch Axe build for 2020. It is a super crazy OP build. I will be covering some more weapons if you want me to cover anything else. But thanks again for all the support. I do appreciate it. My links to my Twitch account will be in the description below. So if you want to follow my channel, if you want to sub or donate, the links will be on my Twitch profile itself. It's all on the profile section. So you just click on whatever you want to do. If you want to sub, the sub button, just click the sub button. If you want to donate, you can donate, just click the donation link. If you want to just follow the channel, you can click the heart icon to follow, support me there. But I do stream on Twitch every day. all day, every day, 10 hours a day minimum. I stream variety games, so I'm streaming Fortnite, I'm streaming Warframe, I'm streaming Monster Hunter, and then whatever else I get my hands on at the time, or where I feel like streaming, or if the community asks me to stream something, I will. So if you need any help on Monster Hunter, you want any help on builds or anything else you want, just let me know, and I'll support you on that. But thanks for supporting me and my content. It's CaptainP67 on Twitch, CaptainP67 on YouTube. Make sure you sub to my channel, on my YouTube channel also, like my videos, support my content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for all your support. Peace out.